Now I want to show you how to set up the 4D Flex. The Flex lets you separate the X9 gimbal from the main module. Let me show you how to do it. First thing I want to do is pause the gimbal. So I'm going to flip this left switch to the off position. The next thing I want to do is lock every axis. I'm going to lock my tilt, my roll, and my pan. Now I'm going to power down the 4D. I'm going to hold the power button for 3 seconds. Now that I've powered down the 4D, it's safe to add the flex. First, we're going to spin this screw counterclockwise, and then we're going to press this button, rotate the X9 counterclockwise, and it's going to pop right out. The smaller side of the flex is the module side. I'm going to take this safety cap off. I'm going to line up the red dots. There's a red dot here and a red dot there. I'm going to insert into the slot. It'll be a clockwise rotation until it clicks. And then I'm going to retighten the screw. This is the high bright monitor cable. What we're going to do now is remove the 5-inch 1000 nit high bright monitor. I'm going to take this cable, run it back through these safeties, and plug it in. Make sure the cable's seated correctly and that you use the tightening screw to secure it. This part of the flex connects to the gimbal. So this is the gimbal module. We're going to remove the cap, make sure this is in the unlock position. It's a clockwise rotation. Take the X9 gimbal, line up the 2 red dots, slide this lock towards the lock, and then finally secure it with this little tab, push it to the red position. This finalizes the installation of the flex. The next thing we can do is power the 4D back on. Now that we've powered the 4D back on, we're going to take these hand grips, install them here, and also add the high bright monitor. For the most ergonomic style of operating, we're going to move this friction mount from this position over to here. Moving this friction mount from the side position to the middle position allows you to mount it and look directly at the screen. Slide in the cold shoe, tighten it down. Once we've tightened down the cold shoe, we're going to make sure that we plug this display port cable in and secure the safety screw. Next, we're going to take off the hand grips. I'm going to slide these levers into the unlock position, then release the 2 front safety tabs on the front, slide them out, and insert this onto the gimbal side. Lock, and lock. So we do have an image. So this harness cable is working. Now we're going to energize the gimbal. We're going to unlock each axis, make sure it still has balance, and put it into fall and load. So everything appears to be working correctly. I can recenter. I can use active track. Focus is working. Zoom is working. And now, one of the cooler features of this system, PGY Tech has created this backpack where you can mount the main module. This allows you to counterweight yourself on the back and hold this much lighter payload up front. We're going from 10.5 to 5 pounds here. That's quite a big difference because every ounce counts when you're holding the camera for a very long period of time. I'm going to mount this to the bottom plate on the 4D. Slide it in here. Very simple slide into that quick release mount. We're going to want to take the top handle off so we can close the backpack. Take this, put it over here. Now we can close this backpack. Throw this on. So we just set up the flex and we're going to do a shot. I'm going to make sure that this cable is out of my way. I'm going to push, pan, and tilt and underslung the gimbal. This is going to let me get as low as possible because we've designed a shot that we're going to start on the feet, boom up to the face. We're set here, and action. So we're gonna be low on the feet, and then I'm gonna start booming up gracefully, come to the face, come around, sit her down, push in, and then I'm gonna start hinging to the right, just to add a little more movement to the end of the shot. And then let's come to a wide and see what that looks like. It's holding focus nicely. Then we'll come back into a close-up and see if the autofocus can do what it is promised. Pretty dang good. The flex helped us get from very, very low to high. Now we're gonna show you a few more modes to set it up in.